to the boom to the
It's
boom to the boom
Friday.
to the
The
boom to the
weekend. The
boom to the
real me
boom
comes
to the boom
alive.
to the boom.
Happy Black Day after Black Friday, everybody.
Yeah, what is up?
What did you buy on Black Friday?
Dude, the deals are always so good. I mean,
The deals are
30%.
unbeatable. I wanted to buy
When is J. Crew
everything.
gonna have 30% off all merchandise? That's got to be once a year.
That's only once a year. It's only the
That's
day
not
after Turkey Day.
every other week. It's
When
not.
else are you going to get literally 60% off Old Navy all
Yeah, I
merchandise?
know. When are you? It's like your only opportunity to shop.
I will say I did upgrade my television, but I did it before Black Friday.
Oh yeah?
I famously had a TV that was just way too small for the wall it was on and up too high. But I found out on the Best Buy website, their Black Friday deals start way ahead of Black Friday. They're
Okay,
really on top
well,
of it, and they
you're
come and they
going to
take
be
your TV away
you're going to be seeing Frasier in 4K,
in 4K,
ultra high definition.
covering
Him and
my whole wall.
Niles's antics and missteps in high society will be so clear to you.
I'm going to get to see Roz and her
You'll probably get
hair.
to see
I'll see every strand of her hair.
you'll get to see the strings that are pulling Eddie. Famously a Jim Henson workshop
A puppet?
puppet.
You know, I
Yeah.
met that dog.
Eddie?
I did, because I did an episode of Frasier when I was a little kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to meet Eddie, and I got to sit
From the
in the
famous
chair.
Epstein episode,
Excuse
where
me.
Frasier and Niles are upset they didn't get invited on the plane.
Yeah, that's
So
the one I was in.
they hire a small girl to take a photo with to fake that they were there.
That's the one I was in. It's not streaming anywhere, for obvious reasons. They took
Yeah.
it down.
Because they're like, Dershowitz was on the flight. Oh no. They're like, that Claude.
Pinky's up. He doesn't
Yeah.
even know where to put a napkin.
Those fancy boys, they should have been on that. Like, if Frasier were real,
Right, he would have been on the island. He would have been on the plane.
100%, I think he would. I mean, he would have tried to finagle an invite. That's for sure.
Of course.
Like,
Although
those are the best episodes of Frasier when they're trying to get into like
into
a club.
yes. I could see Frasier at the opera running into Jeffrey and Ghislaine, and he's like, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
Ghislaine, my lady, when is
Yeah.
the invite coming my way?
Yeah, and Frasier blames Niles because he's like, you're scaring away the girls.
Niles gets around them and just becomes very skittish.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, I would like to see this episode if... I mean, they rebooted Frasier. It's not the same.
I didn't watch any of the reboot.
I didn't watch it either.
But from what I gather, it
Bad?
ended, right? It ended.
Yeah.
I've pulled out a little notepad to make notes on things I wanted to talk about, and I found a
Okay.
page from over a year ago, and it just says, "Look up miniseries for 20th century, The Beast in Me," which is now out. And I
Are you
don't.
watching it?
I'm almost done with it, and I gotta say, it started. Are you watching it?
I like it.
I think it starts so strong, and then it seems to nosedive spectacularly. But I don't know if I'm far enough into it to be able to say
I'm
that.
5 episodes in.
Okay. I think I thought it was going
I sat
one
my
way.
white ass down and I watched 5 episodes of Claire
in one
Danes
in
going.
one go. You know what, Claire
quivering.
Danes?
She's going through it in every fucking thing she does.
But we love to watch it. It's so
I
good.
know.
It's so watchable.
She loves meeting up with some fucking guy in Central Park to get information.
She loves like a handoff. She also loves to maybe form an obsession with someone who's evil and has ulterior motives. and then lose
100%.
sleep
Like Jared
over
Leto.
that person.
Yeah, like Jared Leto in My So-Called Life.
Oh my God, yeah, it started all the way back in My So-Called Life.
Yeah.
All the way through Homeland and everything she's done.
Yeah.
I really
I'm
think that
liking
she's
it.
endlessly watchable.
I cannot stop myself from looking at Matthew Rhys.
I love him.
I think he's tremendous. He's a real fucking freak in this.
Yeah, he's a real psycho. The scene, my favorite scene so far was just him eating a whole chicken.
Oh, that was disgusting.
That was
I loved it.
fierce.
I've been there. Like, that's
When you
like
just
a very
get a rotisserie chicken and eat
well,
it while
that's a
standing.
very drunk person thing to do, and
Very.
he does it as a sober person. And I think like
Sober and like he does it. There's like this look on his face that's like he's completely checked out, but he's
Yeah.
also there's something about it that's like his eyes are glazed over and he's just eating the chicken like a machine, and it's so scary.
well, I think like the scariest thing right now for people to put in media is rich
People eating meat.
biohackers.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, like
Someone
a guy
trying to get a path.
optimized.
Yeah, the way it started with him just trying to get everyone in the neighborhood to sign a form so he can bulldoze part of the woods and create a running path
Yeah,
is so real.
I mean, optimization is like a very scary thing.
I think I loved how it started with that rift between the two of them, and then his dad and his family got involved, and I was like, this feels a little
Well,
like I don't know why we need this.
I love his dad being Mike Ehrmantraut.
I mean, I do like that actor a lot.
Walter.
He's always that
And,
guy. It's just giving Succession a little bit, and it feels like it didn't really need that. The Safari
I like-
birthday party was funny though.
I like the rich people porn of it, like, because it feels better than a Netflix show. Like, how it's shot and the locations, like, it feels like
That's where I think they're tricking us.
it feels like they spent some money on it, and I feel like Netflix doesn't do that.
It's giving it. No, Netflix is cheap, and it's giving
Yeah.
sort of FX or HBO, and then or I guess FX is now also Hulu, but it is giving like big budget, and then they're sort of tricking us because I feel like I'm getting to certain episodes and going like, oh yeah, this is a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Like you can see where some of the corners were cut, but the cast is tremendous. It's obviously shot beautifully.
I like the FBI guy showing up drunk at her door.
Okay, I didn't like that because I
I
was
like that. I like he's just like
that
"Oh,
was so
this is a
campy. That was like,
mistake."
wait, who does this?
Yeah, I
He's
think they
not
just
legitimate.
like they did not know how to introduce this FBI guy, and they're
Yeah,
like, what if he showed up drunk in the rain?
Exactly.
And, like,
It immediately like discredited him, and I was like, okay, this doesn't feel like a real person, let alone a real FBI agent.
yeah, it did not feel very covert.
It wasn't nuanced.
It did not feel very good at his job.
No, and also Claire Danes grabbing a knife and opening the door. I was like, girlfriend,
Also, she
No,
grabbed a
call the
serrated
police.
knife.
she
That's
did grab
not-
a serrated knife. That's
That's
violent.
not what you want to stab an intruder with.
No, that would be
because
really
it doesn't
messy.
go straight in. Take it from me.
Speaking of serrated knives, did you have some turkey? Did you have some turkey the other day?
I did. I think turkey. I think Thanksgiving food is kind of.
Turkey is boot nasty. Can we just
it's
all
butt
agree?
cheeks. It's straight up. It's just butt cheeks.
It's so gross. Why are we eating it every year? Why are we killing all these beautiful creatures to eat their like subpar meat?
I know. It's
Take it
one
from
of
Matthew
those-
Rhys. A rotisserie chicken is a lot tastier.
Rotisserie chicken's better. Fried chicken's better. Honey baked
Way
ham
better.
is better.
Just maybe like some kind of beef.
yeah,
A brisket,
like
a short
prime
rib.
I mean, I'm a honey baked ham.
We love. My
aficionado.
family's really big on honey baked ham at Christmas.
Yeah, and I think it should be there at Thanksgiving. I think we need to.
I agree. I'd rather have that than a fucking dry,
I mean,
nasty ass, crusty
the
ass.
bird is too
turkey.
big to fucking cook at once.
It's too big. That's why, no matter what you do, parts of it get so dry. And, I cooked all the. I just had like a cozy Thanksgiving with my lover, and I cooked all of the sides, which are the best things. I think the stuffing, The mashed potatoes, the
You
gravy,
are
the
the
cranberry
you're the
sauce.
side piece.
I'm the side piece. I
Yeah.
did cheat and I bought gravy from Zabar's.
That's okay.
It's they make it out of the giblet. They make it out of the gizzards
The
and the
gizzards.
giblets and the things that you don't eat, which I
Yep.
appreciate. Using all of the bird.
Yep.
And then he cooked turkey, and he cooked me a leg because I like the dark meat. Because I think turkey breast is like old folks' home food.
Yeah.
To me, it's like something you eat in a retirement home when
Yeah.
you like don't have any teeth left and you don't have any will to live anymore.
No, I was at a, I'm trying to work. I was at an office. I'm doing a job that I'm working at an office.
You were at an office Thanksgiving?
No, last week, and they cater food every day, and
Sure.
sometimes it's great. Sometimes they have like, they had chicken parm sandwiches, club sandwiches, and then they had,
Whoa, what
like
is
the
this,
holidays,
Google?
they had Thanksgiving plates catered, and it was
I-
straight up,
Yeah.
it was open casket wake food. It was like your great aunt died, and she
Yes,
was like
it's so,
caked up in Maybelline,
she's it's
cold
that it's
in
the
the
scene
casket,
from
and you're eating
it's the
just
scene
like,
from Drop Dead Gorgeous when Kiki Dunst is putting makeup on that old dead woman, and the
Yep.
guy comes in and is like, put a little more rouge on her, and
Oh,
she goes,
yeah, it
I didn't
was-
think she wanted to meet her maker looking like a whore.
yeah, no, it's dead old woman open
Yeah,
casket
with way
wake
too much
food.
makeup.
That's all Thanksgiving dinner is. It's
It
like
really
open
is.
open casket
The
food.
colors too. The colors are like the colors of death and like
Yeah.
dead bodies.
And then like you get everyone sharing their plate on Instagram stories, and
What?
none of them look
Oh,
appetizing.
like yeah, a
to me.
picture of your plate that's just mush with like
Yeah.
a pop of red. That's what I mean
Yeah.
about the dead body. It's like it's all flesh colored, and then there's the pop of red, like blood, with the cranberry,
sauce. Yeah.
and maybe like a couple green beans. So the green is. It
yeah.
just looks like the colors of earth and flesh to me. It's
Yeah.
funeral. It's funeral.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why Thanksgiving is such a big drinking holiday, because you got to do something to stomach it.
You got the only way to get through that food and being around a lot of family, extended family, is getting drunk.
Were you a Thanksgiving big drunk?
Was more Christmas, I guess, but yeah, no, I was a big drunk at every
Yeah.
holiday. But there were several years when my family would, when my sister was also living on the East Coast, going to school in Rhode Island, and everybody would come to the East Coast and we would go eat at a restaurant in New York. We did that for a few years and that was fun. And yeah, I was drinking like an entire bottle of wine myself at dinner. Or, if it's like a self-serve situation at someone's house, I'm sure I was like over-serving myself.
Yeah. I mean, I think almost everyone in my family is now, they've all put the jug down. Mm-hmm. They just would be like, wine, like bottles and bottles of wine.
Yeah, that's how you make a family gathering less. You turn down the volatility by
Yeah,
just
my favorite
getting everybody
was
drunk.
My grandma, rest in peace, Grandma Ann,
R.I.P. We ate her.
Had-
We ate her for dinner at Thanksgiving.
had it, and we did not. We did not eat her. She died 8 years ago. She's no longer good.
Well, that meat could be, if you salted it and just sort of let it like, ferment. What is that?
She's no longer good. We don't eat her anymore.
She's stale. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is she cremated?
She's creamy. She's creamy.
Is she dusty though? Is she?
Yeah, we put her in a Ninja Creamy after she died and made her into a pint of ice cream, and that's sitting in the
Everybody
freezer.
gets a scoop.
Yeah.
Sunday bar.
Yeah, and she had a long-term best friend, this guy Norman, who was,
Wait, what do you mean a long-term best friend?
because Norman was what do they call it? What's the old-timey phrase? He was a confirmed bachelor,
Okay, gay.
gay.
Okay.
Her bridge partner Norman.
Her friend.
Yeah, her friend,
her
older.
single heterosexual male friend.
Yeah, Norman, older gay Jewish man who they're both New Yorkers, and then
Oh,
went
God
to-
bless. I probably saw him at Zabar's.
yeah, and then went to Florida. And Norman spent Thanksgiving with us one year, and we all got pretty sauced. but Norman was especially drunk. And I remember him getting
Norman.
up from the table
Stormin' Norman.
and going over to the like wine fridge, pulling out another bottle. And my dad looking at him like, "The fuck is this guy doing?" Like
Going
didn't
over to
think-
the wine fridge in someone else's home.
yeah,
and
and opening up a new bottle for himself, and my dad had
Wow,
to take
that's
it
a move.
away. But don't worry, we cut Norman off. We still let him drive home.
Oh my god.
We still let Norman drive home. That's fine.
How old was
Just
he?
don't do it in our house.
What you do once you get in your car is not
Yeah,
our
that's
business.
fine.
How
Norman, you know,
elderly
put
are
on
we
some
talking?
Liza Minnelli, get in the fucking zone, and get yourself back to your condo, Norman.
I dream about
And he
you.
did.
The
He did.
sun comes up, I dream about. I'm imagining him in like a little Mazda, cranking some Judy
Yeah,
and Liza.
and you know what? Like, I loved the guy who's my grandma's best friend. Annoying little man, like
Norman?
annoying little nebbish, like
Was he
nebbish
kind of
little.
what did he do when he got drunk?
He kind of, I mean, tell me I'm handsome. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, never touched you
No, he
inappropriately.
just was. He visibly slurring and like,
He
you
was,
know, like
did he start like talking about elitist New York Broadway stuff?
no,
Oh.
I don't even remember, but like he just was like visibly like blotto.
And then you guys let him, an
Yeah.
elderly man, you let him drive home.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know, a friend of mine got a DUI driving home from a Thanksgiving and he had only had, well, according to him, I don't know if it's true, but had maybe a couple glasses of wine. But the cops are they're looking to pull people over
They are.
on the holidays.
I mean, they don't want to work on Thanksgiving and they want to get their quota.
Yeah, that's
Do you
fair.
get, like, if you're a cop, do you get, like, a little bonus if you get, like, oh, like, Amanda,
Get a little boner?
pulled,
Do you get a
Amanda
little boner
pulled
every time you
over
pull someone over?
10 DUIs. Like, if you get, like, do you get a bonus?
Probably just based on what we know about the NYPD.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's not frowned upon. Did I tell you about the story of when I was arrested in Washington Square Park when I was 18? I did not know that you're not allowed to be in Washington Square Park after midnight, or at least back then that was the rule.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sitting in the park. I mean, like, we were smoking pot, but I don't think...
I mean, this was 18, so who was the mayor?
Oh, God. I don't even... Giuliani? I'm not sure.
Giuliani, probably.
I can't
Probably
remember.
Dickens.
This was maybe Dickens?
Dinkins.
Oh, Dinkins. Wait, maybe it was Koch? I really don't know. I was... Yeah, it must have been around 2007. I was 18 or 19. And, we had a lot of drugs with us, but they didn't arrest us for that. They arrested us just for being in the park after midnight, and it was the end of the month, and we realized it was because they were trying to
Quota.
fill some kind of quota. But there were crack dealers hanging out around us.
God.
But those people didn't get arrested.
Yeah, because they lived there. You
They're actually,
you
there was this
basically were
wonderful...
in someone's apartment. They were like, you got to get out of these people's home.
You got to get out of this guy's house.
Yeah.
There was a sweet man named Divine who was a crack dealer in Washington Square Park I saw there all the time for years. He's not there anymore. I think we can all guess what happened to him, but he was a nice
now
guy.
the mayor.
He's now the mayor. He really has come far. He always offered me crack, and I always said no, but kind of wanted to say yes.
Yeah, I know. I loved getting offered crack. I got offered coke at a casino a few months ago, and I was just like,
It's hard to say no to that.
I was like, that's really nice. He's like, I'm like, I don't do that anymore. And he's like, it's really good.
Oh, I think you told me this. He was like
Yeah.
he was telling you like, this is
How good.
really good stuff.
And I'm like, fuck, I bet it is. I should do this. And I didn't.
In all the years that I did lots of cocaine, the big question is, was it ever really that good?
I mean, I did a lot of shitty cocaine, I'll tell you that.
I did really shitty cocaine, but I also did what was supposedly really good cocaine, and it all just kind of wasn't that great.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great. It's not fucking, it's not ketamine.
But I think,
Okay.
the misconception around it is that people do it to party when you
Mm-hmm.
should just be doing it to chill, like to do shit and chill.
Oh yeah, I would do it and go to the gym.
Yeah, like doing coke and then playing video games, like that's fucking sick.
Definitely did
Like
that.
doing coke at a nightclub, not that cool.
No, doing anything at a nightclub was never really my thing.
Doing coke during the day is where it's at.
Yeah, I liked doing ecstasy and playing video games. That was another thing that never felt. This was before the date, like before Molly was a thing, before pure MDMA was a
Yeah.
thing. There was ecstasy, which was just like MDMA cut with who knows what. And I remember these little pills with like happy faces on them or lightning bolts, like what you'd see in
Yeah.
a movie from the 90s.
Yeah.
And
Like you're in Doug Lehman's Go.
go! It was
Yeah.
very go. I
Yeah.
remember having like a little baggie of like a little like cellophane baggie of them in like a sock in my sock drawer that some boyfriend at the time was like, you got to keep these in your house. I can't have my roommates
Yeah.
find this, whatever. And I remember taking them and almost feeling like I had to pretend it felt great. I was like, this is ecstasy?
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah.
This
I
isn't
know.
that great.
Bogus drug.
It's not, maybe it's because I was mixing it with like Adderall and alcohol. It was just all canceled out.
I mean, the best drugs are the ones that don't make you feel elated. They're the ones that make you feel like you're in the Twilight Zone, like you're in the fucking netherworld.
Oh, you're talking about just one where like just where you really trip out?
No, not even trip. Like a Xanax or like that's why I like downers because they fucking.
You like to go to the upside down.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I used to do that shit, and I would see Millie Bobby Brown.
And she was 40 years old for playing an 11-year-old, and she was
Yeah,
like,
with her little baby. Oh, I need to get some breast milk formula for my baby.
She was like, Dave, let's do some Zanny bars and go to the
Zanny
upside
bar-
down.
Yay. Yay.
You know what? I was offered propofol, not as a
Oh.
street drug, by a doctor.
Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
That's what I said. I was like, you gotta be careful with that stuff. That killed Michael. But it was such an addict moment because to share something personal about my body, I've been, as you know, having some flare up of my back issues, and I got a couple of epidurals,
Uh-huh.
which like are a more long-term treatment for the back pain instead of like a steroid injection, which helps temporarily.
And for those at home who don't know, what is an epidural?
For those at home who don't know, an epidural is an injection that goes into the dural space around the spine. So it might be a
The
transforaminal injection, which would go into the side.
You got an epidorsal because you're a dolphin.
Because I started growing a fin.
Yeah, you're a dolphin.
Yeah. Well, when I started growing a fin, I knew something was amiss. And I was like, you should have given me the propofol. But basically, I went to this... I've gotten epidurals in the past, and they don't offer you anything to put you out. But I went to this surgical center, and they were like, do you have somebody to come pick you up after the procedure?
Yeah.
And I was like, do I need that? And they were like, well, probably because they'll give you a little, like, anesthesia or something. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't think I need that. And then when the nurses were prepping me, they were like, okay, so you didn't drink any water or eat anything today, right? Because you're going to get propofol. And I knew my gut reaction was to be like, oh no, I can't, I'm not allowed. I can't have
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
But my addict brain was like, oh, that sounds really fun.
It does sound
So I was
fun.
like, yeah, no, and it was true. I was like, I haven't had anything to eat today, and I had only one sip of water to take my
And
medication.
you lifted up your shirt and you showed how slender your waist was.
What?
You're like, look, I haven't eaten today.
Oh, I was like, yeah, you can tell. I was like, I don't know if you can tell, but if I look really, really, you know that
Yeah.
that Lena Dunham from Girls going like, I don't know if I look really, frail or anything. I haven't eaten anything in a couple
Yeah.
days. She's like hunched over wearing a big t-shirt. Then my doctor walks in right at that moment and is like, no. She's not doing the propofol. he knows about my history of substance abuse, and I was like,
Fucking
fucking narc. Fucking
Narc-ass.
narc. I was,
Narc-ass.
in that moment, I was so mad. It was like
Dr. Narc.
when the people giving you an intervention, when they're trying to help you and all you can feel is wrath towards them.
Fuck that, dude.
I was like, man, I was so close to getting the Michael Jackson drug, and it was going to feel so good. And he was like, you're going to be fine without it, and it's not safe for you to take it.
You got the Michael Jackson surgery, though, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It hasn't quite taken effect yet.
Your
but
skin looks white.
White?
It looks white. You look
Pale.
alabaster today.
They were telling me, they were like, you're already so pale. Are you sure you want to go through with this? And I was
you want
like,
to lighten it.
I want it lighter, and I want the nose imperceptible.
Gone.
Imperceptible. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're trying to fix a statue and they just keep
And
grinding
it just click, it just falls off. Yeah.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was nice to hear after I finished the procedure, one of the technicians was like, you did really well for not having the
Propofol.
drugs.
Yeah.
He was like, a lot of people come in and say they don't need it, and then they don't do well and they freak out. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah.
I'm
pretty strong. I can create my own
you're
propofol in
drinking
my
coffee
mind.
from someplace called Madman Espresso.
Oh, I gotta plug this. This is my local coffee shop, Madman Espresso.
And
They have
he's
a few
now the mayor, Zoran Madman.
No. This does not say Mamdani, it says Madman. You know who
It looks evil.
It does. The symbol reminds me of on True Blood, the symbol for the vampire authority that they all wear.
It looks very villainous to me.
It's kind of, I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's a little spooky, but it's run by a very sweet Italian man. And I always see Alec Baldwin there carrying like 10 babies and walking 3 dogs. They make pretty good coffee.
Alec Baldwin, he recently crashed his car into a tree in the Hamptons.
Oh, yeah, he did. We've all been there. Let's be real.
I just want to shout out Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, do.
For the bizarre life he's chosen.
Or did it choose him? Did it choose him?
I think it makes perfect sense that this is what he is and what he does now.
Yes.
And I love Hilaria, and I watch all of her Instagram reels of her doing like sissy squats in her bathroom with like.
Is that what she does? I've
she
never
does,
seen her on
Pilates,
Instagram.
like holding onto the toilet with her like big fake tits out.
So she's just like she's trying to show people that you can do it without equipment.
Yeah. I mean,
well, with some equipment.
She's showing you can do it without medication. She's really amazing to me.
I have seen her at the pharmacy. Speaking of medication, like they have so many children.
Yeah.
And I've seen her at the pharmacy, the 2 of them at the pharmacy, just like trying to hold it together, like literally trying to keep track of where each of their children is and the dogs. And they're like, we just need toilet paper and baby wipes and some Tylenol. Like it's like they go to war every time they leave their apartment. It's like a trek.
Alec Baldwin, do you think it's him? I mean, it's both of them, but like he has some sort of obsession with progeny.
Procreation? Oh.
Yeah,
you
like
think?
his legacy is this. He almost has enough kids to field a football team.
I mean, he also comes from a big family. So
yeah,
maybe that's
he's Irish Catholic, I'd assume.
I think so. I'm just basing that on the character Jack Donaghy.
And how he looks.
And how he looks and how his family
and how
looks.
he acts.
He's from Boston, right? Or is
he
that just
acts
Jack
like
Donaghy?
an Irish Catholic guy. Let me pull this up.
It's Donna Fee! Shout out to Jack Donaghy. What an amazing television character.
Alec Baldwin was raised Catholic and identifies as Irish Catholic.
Yeah, I get that vibe from him. Is he? I know he's had, I think publicly has had some substance abuse issues. I wonder where he's at with that lately.
So recently I've been rewatching classic Law and Order, like Jerry Orbach.
I was just
era.
watching one last night with Chris Noth when he was like maybe 30 years old.
Okay, so I'm watching. I just finished the Benjamin Bratt seasons,
Okay.
and now
What
I'm
when
on
was that? That's the 90s?
late 90s.
Late 90s?
And now I'm on Jesse L. Martin, who that's my favorite duo is Jesse L. Martin and Jerry Orbach.
Jerry Orbach?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
a
have the
good
best
one.
chemistry. But there was one with Benjamin Bratt as the partner, and we're watching the episode, and the credits are going by, and it says "Story" by Alec Baldwin.
What?
And the plot of this episode is a a socialite is
Okay.
chased into the street by a tabloid journalist and gets hit by a car.
Huh.
And so it's all about how tabloid reporters are scum.
Cause people to
Yeah, they're scum.
Right.
And then it ends, the husband of the dead socialite shoots the tabloid reporter in the head and kills him and gets off on murder because he's like, these people they're in my life, like they're asking for it. These are scum.
Okay,
and
so
it's
this
like
was-
the most Alec Baldwin
Yes.
like
So this was Alec Baldwin had steaks and martinis with the writers of Law and Order and was like, I got an idea for an episode.
he's like, you know how the tabloid people are always
Are
following
ruining my
me
life.
around? Yeah. He's like, what if we made an episode where we were like, we should be able to kill them and get away with it?
But wait, was he staffed on that show in another capacity or
Alec
it should-
Baldwin?
Yeah.
What do you mean staff? Was he a writer on Law and Order?
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Was
it
he ever
just-
on it as more than like a guest star?
No, he wrote a Law and Order spec.
I bet you he pitched the story
Yeah,
to
he
the writers.
pitched the story to probably Dick Wolf, and he was like, "That's great." And
And
it
he
was
got
a
a
very
credit
funny
on it, wow.
episode watching it from Alex's POV of
Yeah.
being like,
That
we
he
gotta
shoots
kill,
the tabloid guy and
we
then gets
gotta
away
kill
with it.
tabloid journalist.
And then he walks free.
He walks free. He gets off.
Wow.
Really good episode.
I gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
You know who's I think an underrated Law and Order duo? Well, it's a separate Law and Order, whatever it's called.
As for you,
No, well, yeah, obviously, Benson and Stabler, amazing. But Catherine Irby and Vincent D'Onofrio,
oh yeah,
Criminal Intent,
Criminal Intent.
they were
I
a
mean,
very good duo.
they
And
are a
had
good
that
duo.
kind of like sexual tension that Benson and Stabler had too, I think.
I mean, I love Jack McCoy and all of his beautiful brunette
Sure.
ADAs.
Yes.
You know, Angie Harmon. I forget the name of the one before
She's
her.
so beautiful. Where are all of the brunette bombshells these days?
Dude, because they were just like pulling Calvin Klein models.
Yeah.
And being like, you should be an actor in New York.
She's really good though.
She's really good. She's so beautiful.
She and her that doesn't she have that like deep voice? She's like way down here when she talks. It's like she was born to be on camera.
Hey, I'm Angie Harmon.
Like
Hey,
very believable and intimidating as an ADA.
Yeah, I love
I
her.
loved the ADAs on SVU too. Cabot,
Is that the blonde one?
the blonde one with
I
the.
don't trust any blonde lawyers.
Okay, fair. There was also
Male
the
or
redhead. What
female?
about the redhead? All of them were redheads and blondes, I think.
On SVU because they're dealing
Yeah.
with sex crimes.
I think because they, as far as how Law and Order works, because the lead actress Mariska Hargitay is like such an iconic brunette, they never wanted to have a lead actress on it who is also brunette. Like when my
Yeah.
friend was on it, my friend is blonde and had a scene with Kelly Gadish, and they dyed my friend's hair like dark brownish black for this one scene just because they didn't want to have two blondes on screen
blondes.
together.
Listen, I
a little
watch two
Odd.
I watch two blonde women on screen together all the time.
That exists. That's out
Yep.
there.
What you do is you go to Google, you type in
Two girls, one cup.
blondes, two blondes, one cup.
Is Two Girls, One Cup real?
Is it real? What do you mean?
Was it staged? Is it scripted? Is it acted? Is it fake poop?
Well, I'll tell you this. It's not like it wasn't found footage. It's
Right.
like they were.
Okay. I think what I mean is,
It was definitely scripted.
okay, I think what I meant is there real vomit and real shit being used, or is it like, is that fake?
I think it's real.
I guess I gotta go back, and I don't think I've seen it since, I don't know, college.
Yeah.
I was more of a fan of cake farts.
I love cake farts.
Cake farts is an instant
She's so hot,
classic.
and she's just like, you know what my favorite
You know what I
thing
like?
is? Cake
Cake
farts.
farts.
And then she sits her ass down on that cake
And
and goes,
she's farting away. She must have taken like a Gas X or something like that.
she was opened up. I
guess she was like a little blown out.
her just going, you know what my favorite thing is? Cake farts. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, I believed her in that moment. That is her favorite thing.
She was a really convincing actress.
Yeah.
And she put her butt on that cake and she farted so much.
I mean,
The first time I saw that, I think it was maybe the hardest I've laughed ever in my entire life. Still
Yeah.
to this day.
because
I
it's
could not breathe.
It's not a gross out thing, like Two Girls, One Cup.
No,
Like, you're
it's
not
not.
screaming at cake farts, like being
It's
like,
not
oh,
gross
turn
out
it
like I
off.
have to look away. It's more of just like, it's shocking and hilarious.
It's like a John Waters movie.
It's very John Waters.
Yeah. You know what I like the most?
Cake
Cake
farts.
farts. And then she
I
goes,
saw John Waters read erotic fiction in person a couple weeks ago. Have we
Wow.
not talked about this?
well, I saw he officiated Johnny Knoxville, the goat's wedding.
Did he?
Yeah, and I've always talked about how
God.
Jackass is queer cinema.
Oh, I could see that. Jackass
When-
is
When else are you going to a theater full of people and seeing just fucking
To
guys
watch
with
dudes
their
get
cocks
hurt?
out?
yeah, to watch
Like,
guys get like hit in the junk.
Yeah, like when I saw Jackass Forever in the theater, it was like one of the like after Top Gun Maverick. I feel like it was like a very big post-COVID movie, and I went opening night, crowded theater. You know, you have 120 people in there, all
Yeah.
screaming while bees swarm a guy's penis.
Yeah,
And it's like
community.
that's amazing
It brings
that
people
that got
together.
made.
It's incredible. I think I've heard Trixie Mattel talk about you know how I think Jackass is really unifying in that nobody doesn't want to watch these guys who are volunteering to get hurt and then laugh at each other. Like that's
Yeah, because they're such good friends.
yes, because they want to do it. They're getting paid to do it and they like it. And I loved hearing Trixie on her podcast with Katya talking about, you know, she grew up, she had a hard upbringing and was, I think, closeted for a lot of it. And she and her brother grew up in a trailer and didn't have anything in common, but they could watch Jackass together and laugh together and love that show together. And it didn't
Oh.
matter that they had nothing in common and that one of them was gay and one of them was straight. They would watch Jackass and love it.
It's the funniest thing ever.
And so I think what we're officially saying here is that if you love Jackass, you're queer.
I think so. I mean, at least it means you're open.
Yeah, you're curious.
Yeah,
You're definitely an ally.
you're an ally if you watch Jackass.
The thing where I saw John Waters was a friend of mine. Her name's Sophie. Her sister works in adult entertainment. Her name's Laura Desiree. I don't know if you've ever come across her, but you may have.
Laura.
I believe she was. Anyway, I know she advocates for the safety and the well-being of adult
she's an
entertainers.
intimacy coordinator.
Yes, she is. I think was a performer and is now works like on the other side of things as an intimacy coordinator. But she also has a like a monthly show called Eros Unbound at this club in Bushwick, where she reads erotic fiction and then she has other guests come up and read erotic fiction, and then she gives a prompt to the audience and everyone has a little piece of paper and you write down an answer to her prompt anonymously and put it in a little bucket. Like at the show I went to, the prompt was or a sex accident, or like most embarrassing sex accident. I don't know, not embarrassing because they wouldn't do that, but then people wrote down
All
stuff.
sex is an accident.
Yeah,
and
well,
all
yeah, that's
sex
true.
is embarrassing.
All sex is very embarrassing. If you're not laughing,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
But the special guest, one was Heidi Gardner. She was phenomenal. And the headliner was fucking John Waters.
Amazing.
He got up on stage.
Baltimore legend.
Oh, I didn't know he's from Baltimore.
Shout out John Waters, Baltimore legend.
He's he's kind of ageless. His writing is so fucking good. He read from one of his books. And when he got up on stage, I stood up and started clapping. And I was looking around the room, and there were all of these, like, fucking Bushwick hipsters, like, sort of flaccidly applauding. And I was like, stand the fuck up.
Yeah.
This is an erotic fiction night, and John Waters is on stage, and you're not standing?
What was your introduction to him? Because mine was The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, he played himself in an episode, right?
Kind of. He played a gay man who Homer didn't realize was gay.
Was
and then
gay.
When he found out he was gay, he got very heebie-jeebied. It's a great episode.
In the story, in the fiction, well, it was auto-fiction, like that he read, he mentioned his appearance on The Simpsons, because the excerpt that he read was about going to, like, a monster truck rally with, and then it becomes super homoerotic.
Yeah,
like about like guys getting boners when they see these cars like crashing into each other.
Yeah.
And he mentions somebody is like, I remember you from The Simpsons. I think my introduction to John Waters was like a really early season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Mm-hmm. They have a challenge, or something like Ru showed a clip from his movie, one of his movies, like from Pink Flamingos, and then he was a guest judge. And I think just from seeing the clip of Divine in the movie Pink Flamingos, I was like, I got to see more of this guy's stuff. And then I watched all of his movies and just fell in love.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite quotes ever from his movies is when I think they're in Central Park and somebody comes up to Divine and goes, "What are your politics?" And she goes, "Kill everyone now. Condone first-degree murder.
Fact.
Advocate cannibalism.
Fact.
Eat shit. Filth are my politics. Filth is my life.
Fact.
Take whatever you like."
Facts.
I like that kind of anarchy.
Yeah, he was cool. He's punk rock.
He is. I wonder what he's been up to lately. He looks like he's frozen in time.
He
looks
does.
like identical to what he's looked like for the past 20
years.
years.
Vincent Price type thing.
Oh, he is very Vincent Price with like
His
sort of long face with a mustache.
And long face. A question. You told me you've been having, for the last 35 years, nightmares?
Yes.
Yeah, how are they?
Did I say 35 years? Yeah, that's got to be about right.
Your whole life?
My whole life. I don't have dreams. I have nightmares.
Yeah. You're like Kid Cudi.
Is that a Kid Cudi thing?
Yeah, Kid Cudi, for sure.
Cool, that makes me feel kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nightmares, and mine, I don't know if it's the goddamn turkey that I shouldn't have had, but the last couple nights they've been particularly vivid and horrifying. I don't know why I'm surprised, but in one of them, your girlfriend Veronica was there.
Oh yeah? What were you guys getting up to? Come on. Were you both blonde?
It was nothing like that.
You're both blonde? Okay.
No, we were in like a Costco type of place.
Looking for cakes.
Looking for cakes to fart on. No, I was trying to ask her. I was like panicked about. This was actually one part of the nightmare that wasn't very scary. In another part, I was in a factory where they were like harvesting my eggs.
First off, I like that you're like, I'm having very vivid nightmares. Your girlfriend's
in them. Well,
yeah. Listen, I'm living that every fucking day.
Your girlfriend's in them, and she's nagging me, and she's telling me that I gotta eat better, and that I gotta exercise and get a job.
Yeah, I agree. Going to the grocery store with my girlfriend is a freaking nightmare.
It's a freaking nightmare that I gotta live during the day. Suddenly, you're Italian American in this.
Oh yeah.
I was like in a factory where my eggs were being harvested, and I was crying a lot, and they were forcing me to eat these like burgers made out of chicken. It was scary. But then I was in a Costco type place with Veronica, and I was like, I really don't think I should keep buying these Cascade pods to clean my dishes. I feel like they're really toxic, right? And if my cat got a hold of one, it would die. I was like, I'm thinking of going the all natural organic route. And she was like, you can't do that. Do not do that. Do you know what they put in those? And I was like, what? She was like, the number one ingredient in those dishwasher pods are Quaaludes. And I was like, Squeeze me? Them. She was like, that's what you're cleaning your dishes with, Quaaludes. And if you get the organic, the Quaalude numbers go way up. So you can't do that. And then I think I got them anyway, and then I was like, my dishes are going to be covered in Quaaludes. But the weird thing about my nightmares, and the weird thing about your girlfriend, is people who are in my life currently don't really show up a lot in my nightmares. It's people I've known my entire life. People who were around in my childhood. Some people I haven't seen since my childhood show up in them. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, I'm gonna paraphrase Dennis Reynolds.
Please do.
I hate listening to people's dreams. It's like flipping through a stack of photographs. If I'm not in any of them and nobody's having sex, I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, no, that's fair. You asked me about my nightmares, and I was like, well, now I'm gonna have to talk about what my nightmare is about, and nobody wants to hear that.
No one wants to hear it.
Nobody wants to hear it.
I listened to a podcast.
But you set me up for that.
I listened to a podcast one time only, and it was Werner Herzog on Mark Maron. Mm-hmm. And
I think it's pronounced Werner Herzog.
Okay, I listened to Werner Herzog.
Thank you. I just wanted to hear you say that.
And he claims that he dreams only once a year, and he remembers it in its entirety.
Once a year? God.
Yeah. He's like, I dream once a year. And it's like, fuck
that
yeah,
sounds
I believe him.
Nice.
I believe him.
I do too.
Yeah.
Is it maybe it's once a year he's like taking a sleeping pill, right? And that's
maybe,
causing
I don't know, but that sounds nice to have one dream a year and you remember it completely vividly.
God, I'm jealous. Do you have I think we've talked about this, having nightmares about relapse?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, me too.
And I wake up confused and think that I drank.
Me too. I wake up thinking like, oh, I'm living a lie.
Yeah.
That relapsing and like driving my car off of a cliff are recurring. I don't have a car, but it's just I'm in a car like on Mulholland, and I drive the car off the cliff and I experience the entire crash. I also get shot in my dreams a lot, and people say like, oh, you can't die in your dreams. That ain't true.
Yeah, coincidentally, I'm shooting you in a lot of dreams.
Oh my God, that's what we're astral projecting, and our dreams are overlapping.
Yeah, I'm shooting you with a big ass gun.
Are you usually aiming for my head?
Yeah, and I'm like wearing something. I'm wearing like a badass outfit, like leather pants, leather jacket, little black sunglasses, and I go, I spin around, I curve the bullet.
Are you wearing a duster? This sounds like your Mac from Always Sunny.
And it goes right through your head. I spin and I go, and the bullet, I swear to God, curves around a building, slow-mo, and you are on a street corner and you're eating a falafel.
Yeah.
And it fucking boom in between your eyes.
Yes.
Your head explodes.
Yeah.
You crap your pants.
Yep. Every time.
In front of your crush. And then your crush finishes the falafel.
I always wonder what happens to the crush, because when I die in the dream, everything sort of slowly goes black, and I don't see what happens after I'm gone.
You don't see, and then me and your crush, we get on a bicycle.
Go hand in hand into the sunset.
Yeah, we get on bicycle built for two. Burt Bacharach starts playing. I
love Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, it's Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid type shit.
That is such a betrayal.
I know, it's a good dream.
Why don't I get the Burt Bacharach in my part of the dream?
Yeah, it's really good.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
Yeah.
I think if I ever do get shot, or when I die, I really think that I would like for that song to just start playing spontaneously somehow.
No, it will. Trust
it will?
me.
Okay. Yeah, that's so weird, because in my nightmares, a stray bullet usually comes from around a building and just pop right between the eyes. Yeah. And I'm like, damn it, how did I not see it coming?
I know, and it's just...
And it's you.
and then you're just dead, and you're on the ground, and tzatziki is on your shirt.
Is it
And
Mamoon's falafel at least? Is it good
yeah,
falafel?
and me and your crush are riding away on the sunset, into the sunset on a bicycle built for two.
You know who my crush is? Pablo Schreiber.
Oh, he's so hot. He's so
I know.
ripped. And you know why he's
He got
ripped?
a little too ripped, but you know what? He's in my dreams a lot.
Because he plays Master Chief in Halo, the TV show.
I know, but
which
that's
is,
not on the air anymore.
well, Halo, the TV show, is like a show specifically made for guys who have, and I've had these too.
For incels?
No, hero fantasy, like guys who like
sure.
dream of like a mass shooting happening, so they like
they save everybody?
Like, I drive my truck. Like I've had this fantasy before where like when I was in college, I was thinking about like if a mass shooting happened in this library right now, what if I would like got up and I was like, I took him down, and then I become the hero.
Wow, that is so
You
interesting.
know, like a lot of straight men, and I don't know if you knew this, a lot of straight men have Batman fantasy.
Do I know this?
Yeah.
Do I know this? The person that I've been dating, like, literally has a Finsta where he's like has a Batman persona.
We have Batman fantasy, like we have Master Chief fantasy.
Yes, I'm aware of this. Men are boys and they want to be superheroes.
Yeah, like I straight up like if there was a way I could become a Bionicle, I would.
What's a Bionicle?
A Bionicle was like Legos, but for older brothers. They were like
So the pieces are tinier and more intricate or something?
no, they have like swords and like the Bionicles are older brother Legos. Like, do you know about older brother like aesthetic?
No, I feel like we're getting into some hetero stuff that's like way beyond my
people need to know. Older
knowledge.
brother aesthetic, like original Xbox, like black box with glowing green neon, Monster Energy drink.
Okay,
Like-
so it's green stuff?
Yeah, like Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
More green stuff.
Yeah, like anything that would make you want to
Slime?
enlist in the army after 9/11 is older brother aesthetic. And like
Fatigues, it's all green.
yeah, and it's like that has really affected my life, and I think the lives of like any straight man who is between 30 and 40 is like heavily influenced by older brother
I'd say
aesthetic.
even older, 45 maybe.
Yeah, and it's just like fucking like cyberpunk.
Do you think you have this because you are the youngest sibling in your family?
No, I don't, because my older brothers weren't like that aesthetic, but I still thought that shit was so fucking cool. Like,
God, wow,
like-
that's really straight.
no, like if I could flip a switch and turn into Master Chief,
Yeah.
if I could snap my fingers and become a fucking Bionicle,
I think
I would
think
like
Pablo
to be,
Schreiber,
if I could be Optimus Prime, I would be Optimus Prime.
of course. I think Pablo Schreiber taking that role was his way of like fulfilling that.
Yeah, I think they
desire
just
he
did
had.
it too late. Like
Yeah,
that shit
he-
happened too late.
It's also not necessarily his. He really
That
shines
happened when we were
he's-
pulling out of Afghanistan. Like, we need troops in the Middle East for that shit to be successful.
Yeah, it was a little too late. You
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
He-
we need to be invading the Middle East for the Halo show to be popular.
When that was happening, he was getting nominated for Tony Awards for being in plays, for being a little
Plays.
theater boy.
Yeah.
Then he got huge. He got literally huge.
Yeah.
I think now he's maybe dialing back on the hugeness, on
Yeah.
the roids.
Yeah.
But man, he really just, I guess, really had an effect on me in the few times that I saw him on stage, and now he shows up in my nightmares. Not as anything scary, just as like a...
This is gonna, like, I'm gonna sit you down Clockwork Orange style, and I'm gonna open
and
your
pry
eyes.
my eyes open with
And I'm gonna
little
make you
metal
watch
things.
like videos of like fails and like explosion. Do you want to join the army right now?
You know what? Yeah.
You want to?
I'm gonna enlist today.
Yeah.
Are we, this is back to an Always Sunny thing. And we're involved in 2 wars right now?
We're involved in many wars, and
We are, the troops are, I don't know if I support the troops.
I mean, I support Master Chief. I assume I don't think it's public, but I assume we have an Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Like, we probably have that shit built, and it's out there.
What's really interesting about this to me is that you mentioned the, like, you know, you said if there's a shooting, a mass shooting, my brain never, ever would go to, how could I save everybody?
Yeah,
it would go to,
because
how do I hide?
It's because you didn't listen to enough new metal.
Is that
like
it?
If you listen
it's because I was
like,
listening to Belle and Sebastian.
Yeah, like if you had been listening to like Linkin Park or like fucking Limp Bizkit, shit like that, like you would be a hero.
I was
but
listening
instead
to Limp Bizkit.
you're a coward.
I did it all for the nookie.
Yeah.
I'm not a coward. It's more of like a self-preservation.
Actually, you've done enough for the nookie.
You don't think I did enough for the nookie? Is that what you said?
You have not done enough for the nookie.
Wow, that cuts really deep. That hurts.
Am I frozen?
That really hurts. Because I've done so much work for the nookie. Yeah.
My whole life has been for the nookie.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not even
I think
sure
maybe
what it is.
My priorities are a little more. Yeah, did it all.
I'm sorry. My computer
my
is
next
bugging
thing on my
out
list
right
of
now.
things to talk about, what we can save for next time, it was just, what would you want your funeral to look like if you OD'd? Let's take a break.
I would want my casket to look like the original Xbox. I would want
You would want everybody to be drinking Monster. Oh, you know what? You know what we could do? Wait, you're breaking up a little. What? As your casket is being lowered, instead of putting like handfuls of dirt, everybody just pours a Monster Energy drink out on your casket.
Yeah. This.
I'm losing you. Oh.
Wake up.
I'm guessing this is a song you would like to be playing. I lost you, man. Well, we lost Dave. He died, and we're lowering his casket into the ground and pouring Monster Energy and playing Linkin Park. R.I.P. Dave. Thanks for listening, everybody. This has been Rock Bottoms, a podcast of substance. Peace.